The Mono-Elemental Challenge has been one of the most popular video types throughout this channel's history due to its randomness and the concept of putting characters together that aren't usually played together. A team of 4 characters of the same element. But today we're taking away a crucial part of that. Since the release of Stygian Onslaught, I have wanted to bring the Mono-Elemental Challenge here. But since the release of Stygian Onslaught, it has been shilled to the moon. So much so that Columbina had to open her eyes and see it herself. Ain't that right? So today we are taking out the random nature of it because we finally have a Stygian Onslaught cycle where I think that I can do it. I can do the Mono-Elemental Challenge with the right elements. But it's still to the point where if we didn't get Hydro, for example, there would be no way that I would clear this. And having Electro helps a lot as well. I mean, we're getting Lunar Shield on 2 bosses basically, and then there's the Hydro boss because Nuvalet's running. Like, great, thanks. So I'm picking the elements today. I'm picking the teams. While I have wailed plenty on this game, it has all been on my favorite characters. And as much as it pains me to say that, they're a little outdated. My C6 Nilou, C6 Ayaka, they do less than DPS of today. Even though I am a whale, I am not a whale to the point where I can do this challenge random and on dire. So we're playing it fearless today, and I've picked the elements. After the showcases of my runs, I will give my thoughts and go over the builds, but I hope you enjoy regardless of the wheel being taken out. We've cleared Stygian Onslaught with 3 mono elemental teams. It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. We got a clear, and that's what matters. Going over these one by one, I think that this boss having the ability to lose its shield if you do enough damage is nice. There aren't many teams that'll be able to do that, but at least it's an option. Or you can kill the mini ones if you're able to do that. Or you can tank the ginormous hit it does if you don't kill everything in time. If you bring a shielder or just have a tanky character. So it's not the end of the world. I feel like this one's not too bad, even if you don't have Lunar. Our C6 Chiori team was able to clear it pretty easily, despite the time being pretty high still. I brought Navia with as a sub DPS here, but you could easily bring a Zhongli and it'd be the same. For the Electro team, I went with Miko and Fischl because I have good off-field damage with Iansan to buff Varesa. I didn't want to bring Raiden for particles because I don't think there's enough damage there. And Anefa wouldn't really work here because there's no Hydro for Lunar, so it's just no damage, unfortunately. As good as she would be if we had that. The team worked well. Some of the rotations felt a little awkward with the timings, but that might have just been my own fault, but it got the job done. Breaking the shields was harder than I thought it would be, but you can still break those shields without Electro if you just have enough damage, same as the first boss. You just need a lot of damage. And of course, the team that did the best was our C6 Sigewinne team with Furina, Yelan, and Xingqiu. The boss is catered to Hydro, so having all Hydro characters works well, and the crab stacking a percentage of the damage you deal and dealing it to the boss helps a ton as well. This team is very similar to the one that I used when I cleared Dire. In fact, it's only one character different. You look here, I just have Xilonen instead of Xingqiu there. It clearly works. I'm not super happy that we didn't get to do the randomness of this challenge that we usually have, but with the Stygian Onslaught being so hard and so chilled, there wasn't really room for it. That's why I've even taken challenge out of the video title like I usually have. I'm just gonna have this be Mono Elemental Stygian Onslaught, and we won't have the rainbow thumbnail like we usually have with all the elements because we only used 3 and there was no randomness, so it's a bit of a bummer, but I am happy that we got to do Mono Elemental here regardless, and maybe in the future we'll be able to do the wheel with it. Regardless, I hope this was entertaining. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.